Hey folks, warm and humid evening across the valley tonight with temperatures in the 80s, as you would expect for the early part of July and the mid part of July and the end of July and August and beyond. This is pretty much what we see, and it's going to be what we get for some time to come unless we can get a tropical system to bring some moisture in. We don't see that right now. These are the currents: 88 in the west, 81 in the east. Everybody else somewhere in between the island, the cool spot. And if you look at tomorrow's highs, we're right back up in the 90s every place but the coast, and then hotter in the west. Notice there's a 10% shower chance in there for tomorrow. I think, 10% max. I can't completely rule something out, but for the most part, all the rain should stay way to the north of us. So if you look at the next 7 days, temperatures go up, not down. By the end of the forecast period, we're looking at highs around 100 degrees for Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday, with nighttime lows mostly in the upper 70s. So let's see what's going on. When you look at the big picture, and we're way up high in the sky now, when you see a dip in the upper level wind flow, that's the low in the east. That's triggering some rain in the Dallas area. In fact, if you look closely at it, you can see that there's some showers right where this little dip in the jet is right there. Some rain up in the Dallas area, but the high is what's really going to control our weather the next few days. Let's go forward now, and notice the high kind of hangs out in the southwestern part of the country. The low still sitting right there. Well, that low moves away. And when it does, the high just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it really takes over. And when that happens, that gives us a very warm atmosphere in the upper part of the atmosphere, kind of a northerly flow up high in the sky, and that tends to just make it hot and dry. All the tropical stuff gets caught up down here, or it gets wrapped up in this direction, so we end up with virtually a rain-free pattern. And notice Saturday, Sunday, into Monday, that high just kind of holds the ground over the southwestern part of the country, and that tends to make us hot and dry. That brings us into the dog days, which we are headed into. That means hot, dry weather in the days ahead with little chance of any significant rainfall. So if you look at the 7-day rain chances, 10% the next 2 days, but after that, I think we're pretty well dry through the rest of the forecast period. Quick check of the tropics. We're watching now really one system, and it's just in the southeastern part of the country over land right now, but the models do take that back out over the Atlantic Ocean, sort of give it about a 40% chance of developing, but again, that's moving it away from us, not in our direction. So tonight, then partly cloudy, 79 for your low, a little breeze, not a lot. Then tomorrow we're back up to 97 with maybe an isolated shower. That rain chance stands at about 10%. As you take a peek at the next 7 days, again, temperatures go up, the rain chances go down. The best rain chances tomorrow and again on Wednesday at 10%. After that, it drops to 0 and stays there for a while. Again, barring any tropical systems now, we should be dry for the foreseeable future. Tropical moisture would change things, but there's just nothing out there right now. This typically pretty quiet time of year for us. That's your updated First Warn 5 AccuWeather forecast.